Hey everybody, this is FTL, and we are back with more Faster Than Light with the Nisos, or the Train and Intentionally Misspelled Vein. As we are currently having a pretty good run. We have a hull laser and dual laser, and the original Lido missile, which you actually don't need to use as much. And right now we are in the middle of a nebula, and I swear to God, I have hit more plasma storms this run than I have hit in a very long time over a course of number of runs. So I don't have long-range scanners. Good thing I'm not going for the stealth achievement for this, but we're just going to fly through and see how far we can make it. This is another ship that I've not beaten the game with, and my goal here is simply to win. That may seem like a kind of blah, boring challenge, but this is one of the last two ships I have not beaten the game with, the other being the NGB. So let's see here. Clan hunting grounds, you are prey. Well, that's very kind of you to let me know. Oh my god, that is a gigantic missile. And you're not just happy to see me. And I'm about to be boarded again. Fortunately, I should be able to smoke them out here. Hopefully they don't decide not to go into the cockpit, though, before I can get this weapon system down. Because there's probably going to be at least one missile fire here before too long. Okay, so one missile. Don't hit me, don't hit me. 3 damage. Okay, so it could be worse. And let's just go ahead and empty the air out of this room. Let's go ahead and get our pilots before he dies, preferably. So good. Now they're trapped and now they have to go back. Don't really need another Lido right now. Yes, I do. Good lord, I do. Now all of their systems are gone. Hooray. Good show. You all can heal up as much as you want, to be honest. Because the artillery beam does its job yet again. Alright, so I'm a bigger fan of the artillery beam this time than I was last game when I played the Federation. But that's just because I'm trying to play a little bit more laid back this time, a little more let them come to me, try and deny them doing me damage. Just really trying to soak up damage by tanking. But right now, let's see if 65 scrap can buy us anything useful in the store if we've just cornered ourselves in the map for no reason. Heavy laser or breach missile. Stealth weapons do me no good. Shield charge boosters kind of meh. Heavy laser is 1 power for 2 damage. 9-second recharge. You know, normally I'm not a fan of the heavy laser. I like the heavy laser Mark II. It hits like a truck. But 1 extra laser shot is really good for 1 power. I am actually gonna do it. As much as my brain's telling me, no, 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 stop, stop, look for drone control. You know, I probably should wait for drone control. I'm okay with 4 laser shots and the Lido, kind of to support it because it's fast. That's just fast too, and I can do a lot of damage with it, but fuck it, let's do it. I'll probably be able to get enough scrap by the time we get the next area here. So now we have 5 laser shots, and one of them hits really hard. And it looks like that's going to corner us. Hopefully you got my disclosure from last time why I don't have the setting on for being able to navigate different nodes or areas, if that makes sense. So we're able to stay ahead of the rebel fleet just a little bit. And maybe we can get into a fight. There we go. Attack the ship. And it looks like this guy has a heavy laser Mark I and Mark II, so we just gotta take him down. We're gonna focus fire his weapon room as best as possible. So as long as that's not a heavy 2, and it is a heavy 2, but he can't really hurt me, so there we go. So let's see, we're going to try and take down their shields a little bit first. So actually I do want to synchronize my swatches and fire all these at the same time. Don't know why I said swatches. See if I can actually do a lot of damage to the ship. Okay, he just set me on fire and did 2 damage. I should have hull repaired last time with my 10 scrap, but I didn't. I am cool. There we go. Just trying to do as much damage as I can real fast to get out of that fight because Those heavy lasers, they're not bad. They're kind of weak by themselves, but you can overwhelm somebody's defenses pretty easily. And that's kind of my goal here with the dual laser, with the hull laser. So let's see here. There's a ship, attempt to follow, and you search hopelessly. Your sensors can't pick up anything, but at least the rebel fleet didn't overtake me here. So let's see if I can get back up to 80. Okay, we're going to go into another ion storm, as I hope to get above 80 scrap. Right now, I have no shields. I should really change that. And this guy is honestly probably going to die with just that one laser before anything happens. So let's see what I can do. If that's a heavy laser too, I probably should have 2 shields up. Let's just check and see, actually. I'll keep that up, and then if it's not, I'll put that back down, because, yeah. There we go. Take out everything. Hooray! Why am I powering the med bay? Okay, see if we can take out their shields this time. Nope. Try again. And now they're trying to charge up their FTL, but if my artillery beam had been running, maybe I could have killed them by now, but without any shields, they don't have much hope for survival. That's a good amount of fuel, but not a great amount of scrap. I'll take it though. It's not. It could be better. It could be worse. Kind of how that goes. So no air. Let's fly out. Still plenty of jumps before the exits. And not an ion storm. Let's attack the pirate here, and this is a scary laser boat, but nothing I can't handle. So we're just going to try and spam fire and take this stuff down first. Anything that I can get down is great before here, but we don't want those missiles doing damage to oxygen, which is what they just did. So let's just see if we can get all this stuff out. That's an ion bomb, so this is a really well-built ship. And hopefully my artillery beam is going to be able to do some good here in just a moment. There we go. Not accepting that surrender. Even though they've done quite a bit of damage to me, they actually took out my artillery beam right before I was going to fire. Well played, sirs. Well played. So let's go ahead and fix these systems, because I'm going to be able to take this guy down now without much controversy. Just like that. If there's one weakness of a number of them, yeah, I got a system map right near the very end. That doesn't do a lot of good. But if there's one weakness I have, kind of looking back at my early playthroughs versus now, is that I didn't take advantage of the hull beam's ability to do double damage to hull nearly enough. There's a lot of unnecessary damage you can avoid, or fights you can end a bit quicker. Yeah, see, look, useless map. Just by using the hull beam and actually attacking empty rooms, because it does double damage. So, shots fired, ship boarded. Fuck! As they say in FTL all the damn time. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and evac everything. Okay, you really want to attack my O2 room? That's fine. We will go ahead and get this out of here. Because now they're all trying to struggle to survive. My oxygen apparently lives. There we go. Almost got destroyed, but didn't. That actually would have been very inconvenient. Let's actually power our med bay, though, once we have intruders in here. And we have one guy who just died, so that's pretty nice of him. There we go, 2-person med bay. You can make it work because there is a pretty massive choke point, but that is one of the drawbacks of this ship. So as soon as we get a pilot on the comm, we can go the next jump. Exit Uncharted Nebula. Still pretty successful. Don't like where my life is right now, but I'll have to fix that. I could actually go up to level 3 shields, but I want to see if I can get drone control first. Uncharted Nebula or Slug Nebula. I'm going to do for the Uncharted one just because I want to see what my options are here. As fun as slugs are sometimes. We're going to go a little bit more standard here. So another Uncharted Nebula. Yay! Look at all these clouds. Apparently we're taking the scenic route to try and fight the rebel fleet. So nothing there. You always want to try and help them if you can, unless you don't have level 2 sensors, and then you can get the fleet pursuing you way faster. So the tension is palpable. Now I'm kind of glad I got that extra fuel, because if I didn't, I'd be under 10 and start to be nervous. Because there aren't too many stores here. So attack. Oh my god, that is a level 2 drone. Oh, okay, we are focus firing that drone control so hard right now. Even though I just talked about trying to take advantage of your capabilities here, because the pike beam, it's all scary as shit. So there we go, took him out. The ship can't hurt me otherwise. I have to focus that, and they are repairing it like the Dickens. Because the Dickens is apparently a thing. I'm just going to keep doing damage as best I can. Probably should start attacking the hull. My artillery beam's going to come into play soon in a minute as well. So I'm just trying to stagger my shots here to get the heavy beam going, but oh my god, 7 missiles and a boarding drone. I wonder if the drone recovery arm works with the boarding drone. But either way, I can sell that. That's actually a really good surrender for me. So there's a store. Let's jump up here and then we'll go around and see kind of what we can get from them. Because I do want to repair. And fuck, another fucking ion storm. They only have some lasers though. And they seem to have them powered. So let's see here. We don't need any stinking air right now. We don't really need that much artillery beam either. I probably could use the Lido here. So this is going to be a little bit of staggered firing, so I got to focus down their weapons as quick as I can. Because I'm not going to be able to dodge any of this. So if it gets through, see, that's why I got to hit this hard and as fast as I can. Fortunately, the hull laser has a good tendency to punch holes into rooms, and my shields are quickly repaired by my guy. So, artillery beam's probably going to come into play here. Just a little bit. But I should be able to put some air back in this ship momentarily. So let's see, we got another person trying to repair. Gotta take a quick pause here. Alright, so remember to pause one thing and not the other, so let's actually get back to this. There we go, just need my dual lasers up, and my hull laser, and my artillery beams, having fun. Just don't want this guy shooting me at all. Probably should start attacking with the hull beam in the right place like I talked about before. But we'll just do what we can. Okay, let's see here. 6 fuel, 4, and 22 scrap. That's a pretty good surrender as well, actually. I'll take the 6 fuel. Even though there's a store nearby, at least now I won't have to spend the scrap on that. So here we go. Intruder. There may be intruders on the ship. You mean there are intruders on the ship? Okay. So let's just go ahead and get all of the air out that we can. And they're going to try and attack my cockpit in a hurry. And I don't know why they're going that way to do it. And they're really going for my engine room? Really, guys? Okay. You all can absolutely knock yourselves out there. So here we go. As soon as that door opens, there we go. They're going to try and run back out to go to the artillery room, Benny Hill style. I think they're going to die before they actually get an encounter here. There we go. So let's get y'all back over here. I actually need to repair my NG dude, so let's do that. Not too much trouble. Pretty just a nice stroll through the nebula, I guess you could say. As much as you can take a stroll, and faster than light when you're out in space. So I guess one of my priorities is repairing. It'd be sweet if they had drone control here, and they do. And a scrap recovery arm. So I could get a boarding drone or I could sell it. I'm not really using the Lido that much right now. But we are going to get drone control. We are going to get the scrap recovery arm. So where are we at? We get a defense drone, which is not great for the Nisos, but I also have a drone arm, so I can use it as much as I want. We'll put the boarding drone up there too. Like I said, I don't know if you can recover that with the drone arm or not, but I'm going to sell the Lido. Let's see here, the boarding drone sells for 35, but I just want to do a few repairs here. So repair, there we go. Back in the green, just where I want to see it. And notice I didn't get the crew teleporter. I have a very fragile crew right now, so I'm happy to keep them here. So let me do just another quick pause and we'll keep going. Okay, so let's keep going. Once again, that's just pauses from time to time during gameplay, but what can you do? That's how things go. We are fighting a smuggler pirate, and what the hell? We're not in an ion storm. What the hell? We're getting boarded. This could hurt. We don't need the defense drone up. I don't have enough energy to actually put the boarding drone out. I guess my next priority is really going to be to actually get my ship powered enough to actually use the defense drone. So I guess my next 2 energy are going to go there, and then I need to up my shields for real, for serious. Not just pretend time. So we're going to take out their weapons first, because I really don't want to get halberded. I may have overstaggered. There we go. Take out everything. Leave nothing to chance. And let's go ahead and bring you all over here. There we go. Alright, so they're running back out for their lives. I guess I really don't need to worry about that as much now. So let's hear, they're still in the process of repairing. There we go. They don't want to fight, they want to run. And I managed to hit them a few times. My artillery beam could clean this up. I'm not exactly sure if that's going to be the case though. But my heavy laser should. So 4 fuel. I'm not going to accept that. I may get about the functional equivalent. Anyway, actually that would have been better than what I ended up getting, but you know what? I've accepted so many surrenders and my people thirst for blood. Remind me not to say that again. Alright, so let's go to the next sector. Okay, so we could fight in the nebula a little more. We actually have some space here. I bet that's the only one that's connected. Let's go up here. Let's go into the non-nebula areas, because surely there's not going to be a star that's about to explode in our face. Actually, that's really nice. We get a second defense drone. That is really nice. Having 2 of those up is better than 1. And the boarding drone could be a lot of fun to play with. Maybe we'll stick that around. I don't think I'm going to be able to get the boarding strategy successful achievement with it, but I do need to upgrade my system power for sure, so that at least I can start making use of one of these. So we'll go ahead and have one up. My drone, that was actually a waste of a drone, I guess, but let's see what's down here. Kind of missing some extra jumps that I could have gotten. I don't want to do that swap. Yeah, actually I could have gotten that other nebula jump pretty well, but we'll go ahead and go here and try our luck a few more times up here, just see how much further we can get. And then Rebel, they're going off the radar, chase them, and it's likely the fleet's moved to our position, so we have just fucked ourselves. So I guess the better answer is let's see if we can get out of here. Alright, so this is where I get to start playing nice with my drone parts. I can sell 12 of them, I'll still have 5. Unless people start shooting defense drones out of the sky, I'll be okay. So let's go, let's see, we got 63 scrap, and we're actually almost at the exit here. So what do I want to do? I want to get 1 here, and my next set of scrap is going to go for my shields. I'd love to have 2 defense drones up at the same time, even though, like I said, they're not super effective on this ship just because the footprint is so far. That's interesting. I guess they patched in scrap -10, scrap -20, because it didn't use to display like that. We can repair 5 damage and actually do a nearly full repair, so that is pretty sweet. I can't afford to upgrade my system power anymore though, so let's go ahead and jump to Sector 5. And hey, do we have choices? We have Zoltan and Zoltan. I had some bad luck with Zoltans recently, but we're going to do it again. Maybe with my defense drones, I can do a little better here, because I will need 50 scrap to upgrade my drone controls some more. So that's going to be a little bit of a later gameplay, I guess you could say. Excuse me. Once again, I don't know where all these are coming from. So let's hear. Is Frederick? I think he's actually hurt. Yeah, he's not at full health, but we'll make do. These guys still have 2 shields, and I am being boarded by a fucked up boarding party. Awesome. And they're going for my door control first because they're stupid. So here we go, gonna try and take out their weapons first because that is a nasty loadout. And I did! Awesome. So I don't know what these guys are gonna be able to do, if at all. But they are going for my cockpit. So we'll just go ahead and evac to the med bay and give that some power. Said I'm just trying to stagger my shots here. That's not a great surrender. Stagger my shots just a little bit. That poor slug did die. Probably didn't need to overkill the weapons like that, but I did anyway. So let's see here. Maybe we can take you out. Yep. Before the artillery beam even gets to go. Little cleanup at the end there, and 42 scrap. That's what we want to see. So I'm doing really good for not boarding at all. 74 scrap is going to net us most of what we need. Just need 60. Just need 60 total scrap. Just need a little more scrap, and we can go over there. We can actually. Let's see if we can find out what that store has first. Because there's a few things that I wouldn't mind getting, but it looks at this rate that it may be a little bit of a waste to hop over here. So it looks like I'm going to be buying some fuel instead because we're only at 5. And crew teleporter, don't really need it, don't really need any of these guys, so fuel, that's mighty expensive fuel and not much of it, but we'll get it anyway. See, without my constant boarding, now I have to watch my fuel situation because you tend to get a lot more fuel with actual boarding parties transporting on. So here we go. If I could board the ship, I'd be able to knock it out in a hurry. Instead, I just have to laser boat them. And they do have 3 shields, and that is a very scary set of laser shots. So I managed to take out 1. Did I get any system damage? Doesn't look like it. And they do have the Medibot dispersal on that ship. And those are all level 1 defense drones. So this guy's going to be constantly repairing. Let's see if we can take down some shields next. Because those dual lasers are easy to repair. That's why we like them. But maybe, just maybe, we can get the... yeah, almost. Almost actually managed to take out the artillery beam. Actually managed to hit a system I wanted it to hit. And the hull beam does the cleanup. So there we go. 47 more scrap. No other store in sight. That store didn't have a lot for me. Let's go ahead and do this. Now I can power up to level 3 shields as needed. Rest is going to be gravy for the next few jumps. I'm going to be getting my defense drones up. And we're doing really good with only 4 weapon system power. So 1 missile. Let's see, how are we going to do this? 1 missile and some other stuff. Well, let's start with this. I'm going to try and take out their weapons first. We'll see if I can actually stop their missile launcher. I guess I need to start with their shields. So defense drone. Oh, it actually worked. So the footprint for this ship is so large that the defense drone kind of gets confused and sometimes misses its shot. So I probably am going to see right there is all the way over here. Couldn't save my shield room in time. I used to rage about that a lot more than I do now. Now I only kind of rage. So he has some really fast shield repair. So I need to prioritize that other system, I think. Go ahead and get our shields back up. There we go. They're trying to power their FTL. That's too bad. So you all are not getting out of here. Take you down. All right. They actually activated another repair drone, and I punched a hole in that system. So let's see if I can take them out this go round. Not accepting. Almost did accept it. Do actually need some air on my boat though. And I don't know if they are mid-firing or out of missiles, because AI drones can run out of missiles. And let me take another quick pause. Seems to be a lot of that today. Alright, and we're back. Sorry about the pausing. I know you don't see it as much on your end, but I mean, it is something that you have to deal with sometimes, especially when your dog decides to run out from the backyard and then is waiting for you in the front yard saying, hey, look what I did, look where I made my way to. But let's see here. Fortunately, my oxygen was powered, because for a little while there it wasn't. So let's see here. We're just going to try and make our way sort of out of here, because the rebel fleet's on our tail. We have a few more jumps. Maybe we can go up top and play in the nebula a little bit before we get out of here. Because we've had a... whoa. Dalton Giants ship wants permission to dock. Okay, that's... I don't remember this event. Dock with them or have them keep their distance? Let's find out. You allow them to approach but are caught unaware when they open fire. Oh, you little sneaky bitches. Alright. So actually, it is in my much better interest to have a defense drone up. And this fight could hurt. Fortunately, my engine person is already well leveled. As long as I can actually not let that happen. But fortunately, I was able to actually take on something here. And now their shields are down. As soon as I can get this up, I can start firing again. Okay, please hit things, hit things, hit things. Aw, shit. Right in the oxygen balls. This be where it's really nice to possibly board, but my defense drone's trying its damnness to do its job. If I had 2 up, that would be a big help. Alright, artillery beam. The captain sends an urgent hail. Wait, this was a test that you passed a diverse crew working together. Surely a sight to warm heart of the dispassionate observer. Come, I shall join your crew. What the fuck? So he would have killed me? Well, yeah, I got another Zoltan crew member. Yay! We're gonna stick you in the weapons room as well to have you be a little battery there since everyone else is happily leveling their stuff. I think Aiden actually needs some healing real quick, so let's put you both in there. That was weird, but I will take the free crew member. So let's go ahead and give ourselves a little more power. And then we can get some more drone control power. So there we go. Now our hull laser will always be online. Aww. I don't know why I awed that. So distress beacon, we're just gonna maybe try and ride the wave ahead here. Oh, distress beacon in a... Oh, damn it. This is a bugged event. I'm not actually going to do this event. Because what happens is that you do this, don't interfere, you're in an asteroid belt. This, I think it's still bugged because you get all the asteroids that would hit the ship that you fight hitting you. So, I'm not going to do that right now. So let's continue. We pass, we decide to jump. Call us weenies all you want. But that's okay. Wow, our recharge actually is a little slow here. And see, we're actually getting double the asteroids we normally would, even sitting here waiting. So that event could have killed me, and my goal here is to win. So those goals are not compatible. Attack the slaver scum. Maybe we can get another crew here. Oh my god. Need more defense drone. Need more a lot of stuff. We're going to attack their weapons first again. They only have 3 crew. So let's hear dual laser, heavy laser, hull laser. Just a near constant stream. Please kill the missile. Thank you. It was actually about to miss anyway, and it took it out anyway, so... One more time. Dual, heavy, hull. May not have gotten that in time. There we go. So I managed to take something else down. Alright, so next our artillery beam's gonna actually hit. So we'll see if I can actually do some more damage here. Do we want another crew member? You know what? I'm actually inclined to say yes, if only for the flagship. There we go. I'll take a rock guy, and I'll put him in drone control just to try and put out those fires. Because I do, for the flagship, if I can get a transporter in here, that's great. That'll just mean that I'll have something I can take out the missile room with pretty easily. We should be able to hit maybe 1 or 2 nebula before this is all said and done, but... See here. There we go. Through this... Oh boy, this is the eye. Zoltan Elder hails you. Look through the great eye. Look into it. Pull the ship closer. And we get a healing burst as a weapon. Yay! You know what we're going to do with the healing burst? We're going to sell it. But that's money. So we should be able to get 1 more nebula jump in here and then get to the exit before the rebels overtake us. Which is good. Hopefully this guy Oh, that's 2 beam drones and a big scary missile weapon, and hopefully that's not an Ion Blast Mark II, because if it is, it's going to tear through my shields. And I'm pretty sure it's an Ion Blast Mark II, so we've got to take down their weapons ASAP, or these beam drones are going to eat me for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Unfortunately, I am so far doing a terrible job of actually hitting things, because this has 3 shields. See, the way those weapons cycle is that, oh my gosh, gotta pause again. Alright, so it does appear to be that kind of day where not only do you have an ion weapon that's flying through, roasting your shields, and now I have beam drones that are going to be able to fight me with impunity. Yeah, this is a kind of scary place to pause here, but I will add that maybe it's going to be time for me to cut this episode after this fight, assuming I survive. So let's just go ahead and get back to it. There we go. Missiles are still flying. Beam drones are being super scary. I actually cannot hurt them right now, so my goal here is just to jump and hopefully they don't beam my engines out of existence. Actually, you know what? Maybe I can make it now. Maybe now, because they can't take down that other weapon here. As long as this missile doesn't hit and hurt me. Oh my god. It missed. So that sucks. So we are actually going to try and take out 2 birds with 1 stone here. Let's see. Dual lasers, heavy laser. And one of the beam drones is out too. So hopefully this missile doesn't do more damage to me, because we are looking to be in the red now, which is not a position I was expecting to be in, considering how well we were doing. But Ion, I said if that was an Ion Mark II, it could screw the crap out of me, and that's faster than light, because the moment you're like, please don't be an Ion Mark II, the game says, haha, guess what, fucker? So here we go. 33 scrap for that. That may pay for the repair cost. We did get some valuable fuel. And we're going to jump to the exit. We're going to go to the next sector and say, please, for the love of God, don't have to face something like that again. But before we do that, we have to face something like that again. So I could avoid the fight, but I am going to go for it. Once again, please don't be an Ion Mark II. What's it probably going to be? An Ion Mark II. Probably should have repaired my artillery beam before this fight as well. No, it looks like it's a heavy ion, so we're going to be okay. Just going to try and shoot all this stuff out of existence as best we can, because I don't particularly want to lose shields. Yeah, that is a heavy ion. It does shoot super slow. So as long as those missiles don't hit, this is where I'd like to have more drone power, possibly. There we go. So 2 punctures, that's not getting repaired. So now we're just in pretty good shape. I should actually put this guy back on the engines, though. Actually, that's right, I do have a rock crew member that I could have moved here. But did not, so let's just go ahead and finish up this fight. There's no blank areas to shoot, but the artillery beam just says, I don't care if you have 2 shields, you're dead. 29 scrap, and we get even more from the station. So let's go ahead and make our jump to the next sector, where it's going to be a pirate sector. Fuck Zoltans. I'm done with you. So, there we go. That was a surprisingly emotional outburst for the end of this store straight away. So we're going to start next time repairing ourselves. Hope you all enjoyed. This is Way to Fail with Faster Than Light, where we may be on our way to the win with the Nisos, but I'm looking at my weapon loadout right now, and I really need to get maybe just one more thing. We'll see if we can pull it off. Till next time.